Ladies and gentlemen, the day after the storm. And believe me, there's a lot to talk about today. Finally, after Hodgson's announcement, things are getting spicier. We got Hudson-Odoi update. We've got new players. We've got potential outgoings. We've got everything today. Everything that you can ask for in terms of transfers, incomings, outgoings. Unfortunately, we don't have any loan talk if you was looking for that. But anyways, enough of the waffling. Let's get started with the latest edition of Palace News. What's going on, people? Hopefully you've all had a lovely day or having a lovely day depending on where you are in the world. We are here once again for Palace News. Try to stay consistent. If you do enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to not miss out on future Palace content. Thank you to every single one of you that also tuned in yesterday for the Roy Hodgson reaction. There was some great calls yesterday and comments as well. But that is over now. Managerial talk done and dusted. No, well, let's say this. Adi Hudson went to Monaco, so for those who want to care about where some of our targets went, and Brendan Rodgers at Celtic. But apart from that, enough of manager talk. I'm tired. You're probably tired of it as well. And there's no need. There's no need because we know our man for the year. But the most important thing now is transfers, because as I said it yesterday, the most important thing that we can do to prove. Well, I'm not saying I'm not a Roy doubter, but for those who do doubt Roy, the biggest thing that we can do is to show that ambition with the transfer market. And I feel like if we do this, then many people won't be as upset if they are currently. I don't know what's going on. It's not helping. I just got kicked out from the stream. But yeah, we've got a lot of updates. If you guys can hear me, hopefully it's working fine now. If it's not, I'm gonna have to bring it up on my phone and do it on my phone because it was kicking me out earlier as well today. But what a great start! What a great start to the day after Roy Hodgson, because there's actually a lot to talk about. So this is the last time or last thing that I want is the application to play about. And there's a lot of talk right now as it stands, but I'm going to open up the application on my phone just in case I get kicked out once again, because my laptop has been playing about. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, great start. Great start to the stream, getting kicked out of my own stream with no one else here alongside me. I'm seeing some sad news. Millwall owners died apparently. I don't know if that's true, but if that is, condolences to everyone involved at Millwall about that. Rivalries aside, that's sad to hear. I just literally found out right now if that is true, but I'm pretty sure it is. I doubt someone will make that up. But yeah, my actual application today has been playing about, so that's not gonna help the cause. But look, I survived 1 minute or 2 minutes without getting kicked out, so that's a positive sign. Tim saying, nice to see youth contract extensions. Yeah, there's a lot. There's extensions. I still need to extend O'Brien as well. Let me just add myself here as well. Okay, don't worry. So if I do get kicked out, I got alternative now. But look, let's jump back straight into it. What a start to the show, getting kicked out of my own show by myself. And today's look, there's family members joining the club. There's rumors of players or two of our defenders being linked with a move away and how much it'll cost. But I want to start off with, as you guys can see from the title, Callum Hudson-Odoi. He has been rumored to join Palace for quite a while now. And it's going to kick me out again, so I need to get ready on my phone. So quick transition onto my phone. Let's see if this works. What a mess of a show so far. Okay. Let me just literally kick myself out here. This is crazy right now. 2 seconds, people. If you can see me here, there's two of me. Let me just boot this out. Here we go. I'm doing a show on my phone. This is what you call top quality Palace news. It's never been done before, but I'm doing it on my phone, and hopefully I still got the news on my phone, which I don't, which is great because I need to now bring it up on my laptop. But yeah, it's still so Tim. Yeah, we still do need to extend O'Brien. Is my quality all fine, by the way? Is my audio fine? Can you see me fine? Is that all fine? People, let me know in the comments. Yeah, double D. We got double whacked. But yeah, I just had to do it because I was literally getting kicked out on my laptop, so I had to jump on here. Tim saying still need to extend O'Brien though. Yeah, we do need to extend O'Brien. Let me just set myself up here, people, and what a show so far. Here we go. All good. All right, cool, people. That's all good. Let's start off with the first bit of news today, and that was on Callum Hudson-Odoi. The latest reports were suggesting that Callum Hudson-Odoi, alongside other Premier League clubs, according to reports out there, is that Palace are involved in the negotiations or interest of Callum Hudson-Odoi. But the most important thing about that news that came out today was the fact that, you know, Hudson-Odoi prefers a move to Palace, according to reports. Hudson-Odoi wants to move to Palace, which is very surprising to see. Or is it? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm going to try to read out the comments on my phone. Hopefully, I can see them all. Patrick said, 2 of you double waffler. Great, Patrick. Instead of actually hitting at me, why don't you just jump on and help me out here? You can see that I'm struggling. I'm on my phone. But yeah, Hudson-Odoi allegedly wants to, well, his preferred move is Crystal Palace. Me and T spoke about this before, and I'm pretty sure I spoke about it with AJ as well. Hudson-Odoi, the biggest question mark related to Hudson-Odoi is his wages. So if Chelsea were to let him go, then I expect a bit of coverage in terms of, you know, what he can offer, in terms of his wages, or what we can offer in terms of the wages. Because I expect Chelsea to take a cut. I expect Hudson-Odoi to take a cut at least, because his current wages was reportedly on is very good money for him. But for clubs that do want to sign him after what's been happening, look, he had a loan move over in Germany. It didn't work out. But saying that, I could see this being a typical Wilf replacement. And I think this will only happen if Wilf was to leave. He's only 22 years old. And he's had, look, he was linked with a move to Bayern Munich not too long ago. And you don't get linked with a move over to the biggest club over in Germany. Sorry, Dortmund fans, if I offended you. If you don't have talent. And there was a bit of talent there. And that's why he's on higher wages right now. But of course, things haven't worked out accordingly. As of late, he had a failed loan move. He didn't do that well at Chelsea towards, you know, the end of time before he went out on loan. And clearly he needs another he needs another place to sell as home. I think Palace does make sense. I think Nottingham Forest were involved in the conversation as well. But for me, Hudson-Odoi, Eze, Elise, and then you add potentially, this is what I was thinking, and I want to hear what you guys think as well about this. But what if Wilf was to stay and Hudson-Odoi was to sign as well? As Wilf being our striker, problem solved. Could potentially Roy play Wilf up front and we still get Hudson-Odoi? I think that is a possibility. But saying that, I think Hudson-Odoi's wages is a concern. I just don't see us just paying £200,000 a week on Wilf and also paying the wages on Hudson-Odoi, in all honesty. But I guess it could happen, potentially. Let me know what you guys think as well. There's a super chat here. Thank you. I'm just going to try to read it. Wow, double D's. I like those. Thank you. I appreciate the super chat as well. But most importantly, people, if you do enjoy the content, if you can leave a like and subscribe. If you're just joining new, yes, I am on my phone because I literally was on my laptop and my laptop crashed halfway through, well, at the start of the stream. So I had to jump on my phone and I've lost all my reports. So it's a great start to this Palace news. But I do remember the Hudson-Odoi one. That was a positive. And another news that we should move on to now, as I'm trying to improvise everything whilst trying to bring up all the articles that I did have in my locker, is Wilfried Zaha. So according to reports over in Italy, is that Lazio have made an offer or trying to negotiate an offer with Zaha, with the conclusion set to be done in the next few days. Now, the conclusion, that doesn't mean that Wilf is going to sign with Lazio, but it seems like Lazio are trying to maybe potentially up their offer. Which, if that is the case, though, I wonder if Wilf does move to Lazio. Look, they've done well last year over in Italy. But there are some... when you look at the manager, I think he fits that style of player as well. When you look at Maurizio Sarri and what he can offer to Wilfried Zaha, because Wilfried Zaha has played under a manager before where you can class it as well under Hodgson anyways in the previous times where it wasn't as positive as we expected right now, right? So maybe Wilfried Zaha could be our saviour. Lazio's saviour in the short term. I said us because I'm just seeing Patrick's here. Patrick, are you here? Save me, man. Save me. I'm on my phone, literally right here. Wilfried Zaha to Lazio, bro. As you can see, I can't see the comments. I've lost all the news. And the funny thing is, everyone is joining now. No one wanted to join before, but now everyone wants to join after. It's all gone to chaos. Everything is literally crashing. Patrick, save me, man. Wilfried Zaha to Lazio. Do you see this happening? Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Hi. D, how are you doing, buddy? You all right?
What was that?
Are you all right?
I'm trying to be all right. I'll be honest, I'm not all right because I was on the application on my laptop. The laptop crashed. All my articles
It's not
crashed.
you. It's StreamYard. No, it's not you. It's StreamYard's messing up today. Even I can't get on.
Oh, is it?
It's not you. It's not your laptop.
Why?
It's StreamYard.
Is it messing up for
It
you as
crashed
well?
on me like 3 times already. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So it's not you.
Oh, great.
So
all
feel
right.
better.
Wilfried Zaha to Lazio, Patrick, save me. Talk to me. What do you make of it? I know you're not a fan of talking about rumors, but would that be the right move?
No, I'm not buying that either. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying any rumor about Wilfried until it actually happened because he's been linked to so many clubs so far. To me, he just got married. He's trying to settle out that situation. Go for the best place you can go to, but I'm not buying Lazio. What was it yesterday? Fenerbahce, Palace, Saudi. I mean, how many clubs yesterday were linked to him? I mean, Sky Sports even brought it up.
Yeah. So
listen, what? Yeah, when he leaves, he leaves. I'm not worried about now. Lazio, no. That's a no from me.
So that was last week, though, Patrick, and Sky Sports just put out the report yesterday, acting like
right, exactly, right.
Which I don't understand why, because we spoke about it on Palace News, the exact thing that Sky Sports said, which was that he has offers. But the most interesting thing out of that, Patrick, was that there wasn't any real offers from PSG. Well, as it stands anyway, according to Sky Sports, and I think that plays a massive advantage to our part because of all them clubs that Zaha has been linked with, realistically, I was thinking, unless he wants to go for the money, I think Saudi, they could offer more money, which could tempt him. As you've seen, even Steven Gerrard. Steven Gerrard initially rejected a move to Saudi, and then what happens after that? Steven Gerrard ends up moving because of more money being offered. So realistically, right now, as it stands, as good as Lazio have been over in Italy, I just don't. Maybe I'm being deluded, but I just don't see him moving to Lazio or to Fenerbahce. I think it's realistically right now between Palace and Saudi. But then again, I wonder if any other big club offers him the deal.
I actually think that it's between. I think because he just got married again, he's got 2 young kids. He's literally just got married. You're not going to get married and move to Saudi. I don't see it unless his wife is saying to him, you know what? It's a lot of money. Go there for 2 years. Once you come back, we're set for life. He's not set for life anyway. I can't say. I think it's going to be somebody local. Local meaning a European club, like a Lazio, a Fenerbahce, or it'll be a Premier League. I just can't see him packing up and leaving, go to Saudi Arabia. Before I would have said if he's getting married so quickly, it was a thought. But I just can't see Wolf. Wolf doesn't seem the kind of person that would get up and move away with his 2 young kids and his young wife. So I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's better chance he goes somewhere in Europe, and Turkey's not that far away, obviously, neither is Italy. So I think that's a better chance. Or someone said in the chat, like Luke just said, Luke's very optimistic. Luke, I don't know if that's true, Luke, but that's a possibility at this point.
Yeah. Look, for the first time in 30 minutes, I actually feel settled now. I put my phone down in the spot. I'm not holding it.
Oh, you're welcome. Phone. No, it's because of me.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
Thank you, Patrick. You're savior, man. You're savior. You
know
what you remind me of? You just remind me of Roy Hodgson when Vieira got sacked.
Oh my god.
You came in. I was about to get relegated. You came and saved the day, Patrick.
So you had a bunch of really tough fixtures that you couldn't get through, and I'm here. No problem.
Yeah, look, you're here. You are Roy Hodgson. How does it feel to be Roy Hodgson right now?
I'm winning the games that I'm winning. I beat the teams that Vieira beat the first. Yeah, you're right. I feel like Hodgson. Yeah, I beat the easy teams. You're right. That's exactly what I feel.
It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
No. Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to do it. Oh, you're right.
I mean, if you're just joining us now, if you do enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, people. By the way, if you was watching from the start and things have been chaotic, I apologize. It's been chaotic for me as well. I literally got kicked out my own stream.
Look at this now, Tim. I used to like you, bro, but Tim, seriously. Tim, I used to really like you
let's not talk about Roy Hodgson.
A lot.
I already said at the start of the show. At the start of the show.
Yeah, no man to talk there. Players. We need players. Yeah, we need players.
But I just had to say it because you joined us, and I know how much
it's funny. I think that's very funny, and I'm gonna say, there you go. I'm a comfy pair of shoes. There I am. That's me. Exactly.
A comfy pair of shoes. Exactly.
Yeah,
we'll say that. We'll say that instead of Roy. We'll say that instead
That
of Roy.
works. Yeah.
So we went through Hudson-Odoi as well, Patrick. Just quickly, whilst I try bringing up the other news that I had before everything went down to south. What do you make of the Hudson-Odoi rumors? Because as I mentioned,
Now, has anybody else noticed that D has frozen just now, or just me? So I'll continue. Hopefully, D will be back soon. So regarding Callum Hudson-Odoi, I did see the rumors today. I'm not sure how strong the links are. The thing is with him is that I don't understand why he would come here if Wilf come back, and if he does come here, where exactly does he play if Wolf is here? I mean, I love the fact that he could be he'd be a great player to have if Wolf wasn't around. I just don't see him coming here. He's been injured a lot last couple of seasons. He hasn't really done anything when he went on loan from Chelsea, but he's not a bad player. He just hasn't pushed on. I'm just surprised that we were linked with him. But that link was a year and a half ago. I remember we were linked with him a while ago on loan. He never came. So I don't know. It's interesting. What is he on? Is he out of contract now? Is it free? Because I don't know.
So I don't know. It's not out of contract, but I think it's well, we signed a new deal before.
But he won a last loan, yeah.
Munich, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So let me just actually find out how long his contract is with.
Because I mean, I understand the link. I just don't. Again, if he signed, we're definitely not carrying. He's not going to come in and sit behind Will. So people are getting excited about the link. I understand that, but if he's not coming here to sit behind Will, can he play the other side? Then he could lose because at least he's going to be out. That's possible. I mean, It's a strange link. I don't understand it. It's a weird link at this time. Why would it come up now? Because I mean, I know Chelsea's got this whole clean out going on with all their players, and he's not going to be around. He's not staying at Chelsea, but it's an interesting link. I don't know if I'm buying it. Honestly, I'm not buying it. You know me, D. I don't like links that aren't like Fabrizio Romano type links. I don't like just regular paper talk because we could do this all day, and you do a good job by it. You and T and AJ do, but I can only deal with it when it's like a serious like link. I can't deal with this all because I just don't understand the Hudson-Odoi link. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
But
good player.
Yeah, before I got kicked out, you was probably spitting facts. But before I got kicked out once again, and I'm back, and I honestly,
welcome back.
I hate this application today. Let me not even take my frustrations out right now. But in case I get kicked out again, I hear what you're trying to say about the links. But Patrick, when something keeps popping up and like it's not going away, you could say it's easy to link him to Palace, but then again, I do think there's something about it. Did I say before I got cut out that he prefers to move to Crystal Palace? Did I say that part?
You did not, but why? Why would you say that? I saw the quote because T and Stan are like the rumor mongers in back of the nest. You two, they love to put rumors in our chats. I saw the link. I didn't click on it, but I knew it was about Hudson-Odoi, and I saw somewhere else that he was. But why would he say that? You think that why would he want to come to Palace? Why would he say that? You think?
So I think
playing time.
Well, Patrick, I don't think Palace is a bad move, anyways. But the clubs that he's been linked.
No. I'm just saying the guy's he's from Chelsea. He's come from Chelsea. Why go to Palace?
It's the Hodgson pool. It's the Hodgson pool, apparently. I'm joking.
Someone put that in the chat about the Hodgson pool.
According to the report, it's Nottingham Forest, West Ham United, and Palace who have inquired about Callum Hudson-Odoi, and that's according to journalist Ben Jacobs.
Did you say West Ham?
Yeah, West Ham.
West Ham. All right, he's going West Ham. He's going next. He's going West Ham.
No,
you know what that works, Steve. Whenever a team and us are linked with West Ham, a player, he goes West Ham. Always.
I understand that, Patrick, but we're talking about, so it's preference. It's surprising because West Ham are there as well, and he would rather come to Palace rather than West Ham. But I do understand why he might want that, because at West Ham right now, they do already have the left-hand side sorted with Ben Rama, which, I don't know why West Ham would want him with Ben Rama. Well, Palace, it makes sense. I think Palace are a better team than Nottingham Forest. They've got better players than Forest as well. And we've been in the Premier League for longer. So out of all three of them teams, I think Palace make a bit more sense. Do you agree?
Well, he's from South London. You know that, right? Do you know that he's from South London?
Yeah,
Or you
that's
know
what I'm
that?
saying. He's from
Yeah.
South London as well,
Right.
so
So
I think Palace makes
that's
Palace makes
the
sense.
link that makes sense. The South London. He's from the area, so that makes sense. We're not better than West Ham, and they're in Europe, so that makes when you talk about Nottingham Forest, I could argue that back and forth. I'm not going to. We could argue Forest because they have a they have a very very deep squad. Where's he going to play? They've got like 30 players. So, listen, like I said before, I would definitely take him. I know he's on a lot of money, so that's going to be a problem. He's on big money. I don't know if you want to bring him in. I would argue say he'd probably be our second biggest earner if Will comes back. Don't you think? He's got to be right. He's got to be in the
Yeah.
200,000.
Well, yeah, that's so. I asked that
You know
question
what I
as
mean?
well before you joined.
Right.
You might have heard it as well.
Oh, okay.
Well, Wilf
No, I
may
didn't hear it.
potentially play up front, but then again, I don't know if it's
I
realistic.
like
I
that,
don't know
by
if
the
you
way. I
can
know you
afford
hate
Wilf
it.
and
I
you.
love the idea. I love the idea of moving Wolf up
Well,
top.
I hated it under Vieira. I hated it under Vieira because we weren't getting a ball towards him. No. It's not enough. I'm like, all jokes aside,
Right.
Patrick. You know why I hated it? Because I can explain that as well here. It's because we couldn't get the ball towards him. He didn't have that many touches in good areas. So it was basically taking away our best player and not putting him to any good because he's not receiving the ball in decent areas. That was the problem under Vieira. That's why I hated him.
So you
Other
feel
than that, I do think Wilf can play up front. But saying that, I think Hudson-Odoi needs to take a wage cut. He needs to take a wage cut if that was to happen. Or Chelsea needs to cover some of his wages, which can happen. By the way. Well, I can't give you an example straight away, but you can have clubs that contribute. So the selling club can contribute wages. That Chelsea can do that because he is on high wages as it stands. And if there's no other club that wants to pay that wages and Chelsea want to get him off the books, Chelsea really do need players off the books, it can happen.
He was linked to Saudi also, wasn't he? At the beginning of the window, when he linked to Saudi.
Yeah, but there's no Saudi link right now, according to Jonas Ben Jacobs.
Right.
So yeah, it's free Premier League clubs. But
I'm not gonna lie.
Happens.
I'm not gonna lie though. Hudson-Odoi on the left, Elise right, Ebbs behind Wilf, with Lerma and the Glory. I would take that. I would take that. I'm not even gonna lie.
What?
We don't need, I would take that. But that's if Will comes. I would take that. 100%. I'll take that. But
yeah,
you got me. See how you did.
You got me sucking
into rumors that aren't gonna happen. Thanks a lot. You did it again. Now you got me sucking into these rumors that aren't gonna happen. Nice. I like that. How you did.
You know what I'm happy about? In honesty, right now, Patrick, the happiest thing I am right
again. Is what?
Is that I haven't been cut from the stream.
Well,
but it feels like I'm going to
be cut a little bit there. As you were talking, you almost faded out. So interesting. Maybe they heard what you're trying to say.
Yeah, exactly. So we have to go through this quickly. Apologies, people, for the technical difficulties. If you're just new here for Palace news, it's never normally like this. It goes way more smoother. Even Patrick, he doesn't like rumors, can probably vouch for it as well. It's never like this. Many technical difficulties on one stream.
Normally worse, people. No, I'm just joking.
It's normally worse. He's only joking. Well, maybe he's not. Sorry, we're having technical difficulties. As you can see, I'm talking on my phone because I had to stream not halfway through. At the start of the stream, it just bugged out. So yeah, and it's jumping about now. So let's go through some of the other reports quickly. According to Ed Aarons, Joachim Andersen, he's confirming that there's interest from Newcastle and other top 6 clubs, but Palace would consider selling him over £40 million. I think £40 million over, that would be a very good deal for Joachim Andersen, but I don't see who pays that.
Yeah, what did we pay for him? About 20? 15? What was it? You remember?
Well, something along their regions. I think Gay was around £20 million. I think it might be 15 to 20 million pounds. But that's basically doubling it up. But he's under contract, so we don't need to sell him. But if you was to sell one of them two, Gay and Anderson, it would have to be Anderson, right? And £40 million would be decent money.
100%. And you know what? For him, an international player, Champions League football, I mean, I hate to say it. There's no way he's not going to want that deal, right? I mean, as a player, he's going to want that. If he has any ambition, he's going to want to do that. So, but yeah, of the two, I'd definitely rather sell. And I love Anderson because it'd be long balls and all that kind of stuff. But it would definitely be him I would sell. I mean, it's not even a question, honestly.
Yeah. Before I bug out and disappear once again, let's quickly go through who the other news that I actually wanted to talk about in depth, but unfortunately today we're not going to be able to do that. As you can see from my connection, as you can see from StreamYard, it's just bugging out. Eze's brother joined the club on a 1-year deal. There's nothing really to add about that. That's positive news. Apparently he's been on trial.
That's nice. That's nice.
Clearly had his team, and we've decided to give him a one. That's positive, Patrick. I think he joins from QPR.
Yeah, no, I like it. I don't know how the age difference between the two of them, but I'm sure that Ebbs is happy about that. Might get to sign a longer contract. I think that's a great. I mean, it reminds me a little bit of the Christian Benteke, Jordan Benteke thing, but whatever. I mean, it is what it is. But I mean, I like it. I've never seen a kid play,
Christian
but
Benteke.
brother,
No,
remember that? Jordan?
well, yeah. I think I'm convinced that was money laundering. That had to be.
Of
Well, I'm
course it
joking.
was.
Allegedly,
Oh,
I'm
100%.
joking. Yeah,
We'll pay you,
but
and
he
then we'll
played
pay
for
you
like,
a little extra money. Right? Exactly right. So
yeah.
there you go. Tim
I
said
mean,
we
he played
paid
for one
17
game.
million.
He came on for
So
like 10 minutes or 15 minutes against
I remember.
Sunderland,
And then he
and
got
then he
injured, right? He
disappeared.
got injured, right? He got injured, but he got injured. Then
Well,
we
did he get injured? Did he? Did he get injured?
No, I think it was in that same game. All right. You said money launder. I didn't say that. Remember, that was D that said that.
I'm joking.
I don't.
It's a joke. It's a joke,
Yeah.
people. It's
Okay.
a joke.
Just making sure.
It's a joke. It's yeah. You didn't hear it right. It's a connection problem.
Yeah. It's
But
jumping.
yeah.
It's jumping. Yeah, it's jumping.
Yeah, jumping. Yeah. I said it's a money saver. It was a money saver. You misheard me.
Yeah, it was definitely money. Save
But
money on 2 for 1.
yeah,
2
but
for
look,
1 deal. Yeah.
well, we'll see with Eze's brother. He's coming on a free, so there's nothing really to lose there. And if it works out, imagine having 2 Eze's rather than 1. I mean, who wouldn't like that?
No, like
It's
imagine
better than
that.
having
That's
2
that'd
D's
be
on
brilliant.
stream, right, Patrick? I mean, that was a bit traumatizing earlier
No
on
comment.
stream.
No comment. No.
I'll give you a bit of a hint about having 2 people at the same time. But yeah, Eze's brother's at a club, 1-year deal. That's good to see. But this is the player I wanted to talk about, and that is Balogun. Balogun has been rumoured to join Palace, but according to reports, Balogun and Palace, and alongside Brighton, all 3 parties are interested in working together. But according to the latest of reports, it's 40 to 50 million pound that they're looking at. Also, strong interest from Germany, Italy, and France. Patrick, 40 to 50 million pound. I'll be honest,
I'd pay it.
it's a lot of money.
I've been saying it along.
Yeah,
I'm telling
you'll
you,
pay it, but
he's worth it. He's worth it. He's worth
okay,
it.
but
I'm
Patrick,
telling you.
in terms of
I'm
what we're
telling
trying
you.
to do,
Listen to me. We've never had a Premier League striker of his ability, Benteke aside. We've never actually put down the money for a real. You could say Edward, but how's that worked out? I'm telling you right now. I put my reputation on the line. I'm telling you, Balogun will be worth every penny of that. I'm serious. I'm being very serious. And I've seen him play. Yeah, I saw him playing from USA. The kid's got. He can finish. He's quick. He can hold the ball up, which we don't have the ability to do. He can work the channels. He can press. I'm telling you, D, it's worth the money. He doesn't get injured. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it's worth the money. We're not gonna put out the money because we're cheap. But I'm telling you right now, it's worth the money. And that again, Tim. Bring me Balogun. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, it would work. It would work. There you go. I think we could structure the deal in installments and cut the upfront money, but give also a rich sell-on clause. That's what we do exactly. Give him a sell-on clause. I agree with that. Make it happen. Yeah. Get creative.
So 2 things about Patrick that I just want to say.
Go ahead.
If you can hear me, can you still hear me?
I can hear you. Unfortunately, I mean,
can you still hear me? Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I can.
Yeah. So in terms of what we're trying to do, so my question to you, in terms of what we're trying to do, buy these players young and sell them off for higher value. Can't you say getting a player for 40 to 50 million pound is risky approach in terms of that? Because how much higher can you sell Balogun for? Of course, if he turns world class, then you can sell him for 60, 70, but you're not looking at higher profit margins.
Okay, and I'm telling you right now, buddy, think about riskier. Right now. Of course, bro, life's a risk. Being a Palace fan is a risk. Look at the striker market today. United looking for a striker, looking at Osimhen 100 million, Kane 100 million. All right. Name another striker out there. And they have this kid Højlund, this foreign kid Højlund that they're talking about is worth. I've never heard of the kid. I think it's asked 50, 60 million for that guy. I'm telling you right now, you're right, D. But the issue is, and Mbappe is worth 250 million, right? Because he's the best player in the world. There are not that many good strikers, and Balogun is 21 or 22. He's young. I'm telling you, his value will only go up. It will not go down. Even if you sell him for 10 million more, I'm telling you, there's absolutely not. Let's say he's injured, D. His value will not go down. He's not Edward. He's not Mateta. I'm telling you, his value will increase at Pat. Whether I'm not gonna say it'll double to 100 million. I'm saying right now, I guarantee his value does not go down because the striker market across the world is very, very small. I'm telling you, I think it's I think it'll be worth it.
Yeah,
I really do.
Yeah, I agree. No, I agree. I think he's got a lot of potential, Patrick. I do agree with you on that. But the question is about, can we turn him into that player where we can sell him on for like
Great point.
70 to
Great
80 million
answer.
pounds? And by the way, we're talking about 40 to 50 million pounds. That's what Arsenal want. But that they're not going to say we want 30 million pounds. You want to put
Right.
a high
You always start high and you
and
go
then
there.
figure
Exactly.
out a fee alongside that. If
That's
we
the
maybe
highest
offer,
that they
yeah,
want
if
to get.
you
Exactly.
maybe offer 35 million pound, Arsenal could be tempted along the way as well.
Listen, man, a lot of Balogun
Yeah,
love in the
exactly,
chat. You look
exactly.
at these guys. Look,
So yeah. So
Balogun
look,
love.
I mean, it's not going away.
Right. The guy's got 21 goals in France.
Now I want
I mean,
Balogun as well. I want Balogun as well. But I just asked a question about. I would love it. I would love it, and I said it. I said it on previous Palace news as well, where we were linked with him. I said that strikers come out premium. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to pay a premium, or you're gonna have to just gamble on cheaper strikers that hope that they work out, i.e., Mateta or Edward, where it didn't work out. And Balogun, I'm not saying he's done it consistently over the years. He's still very young, Balogun, so he's still relatively new to the game. But over in France, what he done was absolutely fantastic, and we have to take risks. We have to take
can I?
risks. But the only question that I ask is because of our approach to the transfer market, such as buying players for youngs, buying players young and selling them on after developing them. And £40 million is quite a
Right.
hefty fee. So the question is turn him into
So,
that 60, 70 million.
so
I'm
let me
winning
address,
up with
let me
strikers out
address Stephen's comment here. Right. He says, if he is so good, why have Arsenal spent so much on a Chelsea failure? They don't fancy him. This is the thing. Because a player doesn't make it at Arsenal doesn't mean he can't make it at Palace. People don't understand that. We have so many times in the past gone for players that haven't made it at other clubs. Like for again, Mark Gahey is a good example. Mark Gahey could have played for Chelsea, but they go out and they spend money on 50 million, 60 million, 70 million centre back. Doesn't mean that Mark Gahey is any good. He's not good enough to play for Chelsea. You can't compare Arsenal valuing a player to what Palace are valuing a player at. Arsenal can go out and spend money on Eddie Nketiah, or they gave him a new contract when Eddie Nketiah didn't even produce for them. So, and Balogun's now what, third or fourth in their striker? Actually, maybe fourth now with the addition of the German player from Chelsea. So my point is that doesn't make Balogun a bad player because he can't make Arsenal's team. I mean, I would happily take a lot of Arsenal's rejects at Palace, and that would make us a good team. So I'm not sure comparing him to not being at Arsenal would be a good thing. I get your point, Stephen, but again, I have seen Balogun play in France and for the USA, and even a little bit in the youth team for England. The kid's got it. Now, again, is he worth 50 million? Probably not. But like D said, we can get it for maybe 35 million. It's worth it. And I'm telling you, if we only sign this summer, Lerma and Balogun, I actually would be happy with that. I really
Yeah.
would be. I'd be satisfied. I should say I'd be satisfied because if you lay out that money for Balogun, address the strike situation, you get rid of either Edward or Mateta because they both won't stay here. I'm telling you right now, it will be worth it. The kid with Eze behind him and Olise putting in those balls, I'm telling you, the kid will score goals for Palace. And that's my opinion. Again, I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times, but I'm saying I'd be happy to get Balogun at Palace. I really would be.
Yeah. I think it'll be exciting as well. Patrick, as you can see from my face, as you can
You're
see
back.
from me literally lagging as well, I'm happy about Balogun, but I'm not happy about what's been going on with this StreamYard business today. And before we get kicked out, just quickly, Demarai Gray. Apparently, the rumors, according to Alan Nixon, they're not willing to sell him. Thoughts?
Yeah, he's having a stormer in the Gold Cup of Jamaica. He's playing. I'm watching every game. He's playing really well.
Very well.
I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. Honestly, Hudson-Odoi is an upgrade on him for me. He's a good player, but I would take Hudson-Odoi over him. Or we haven't mentioned Dan Juma lately, which I thought was gonna get done by now. So he's gone again. Hope he'll be back soon. But Dan Juma was out there rumored. But again, I'm not worried about Demarai Gray. I mean, he can stay at Everton for all I'm concerned. It's not that big a deal to me. Not getting him, but I mean, I'm fine with that. So let's go through some of the chat since D hopefully will pop on before we pop off. That's a good one right there. Amit, thanks for tuning into the show. I agree with Balogun and no one else, and I will be so happy. I'm with you, Amit, 100% on that. My great friend Tim, you think Villa is unhappy they got Arsenal's failed coach? Exactly. Sometimes players or coaches are making it one place and another place they're great. That happens all the time. You know, you may not fit in at a certain club. You know, Wolf went to Man United, didn't work out. Came back to Palace. He's our best player ever. It happens sometimes. So, like I said, I'm not worried about Balogun not getting into Arsenal's team. I'm fine with that. Tim, again, yep. How about Brian Reynolds? I don't even know Brian Reynolds at right back. You know, I haven't watched him play as much. Tim, I haven't noticed him. Sorry. Interesting though. A right back. Do you know what? There's more games on tonight, Tim. I'm gonna have to check him out because I haven't really noticed him as much. And this is very true, Monty. It is now my show. Keep that in mind. Oh, he's back.
By the way, people, if you're just watching now, there's quite a few people. Yeah, this on record. I'm holding myself back from breaking my laptop. I'm very close to it. I'm very close to smashing it. Because I think it's an application problem, but I'm very close to smashing my laptop because that's the only way I can take out my anger. But yeah, we've been having technical issues. Well, me anyways. It's been absolutely horrendous on my part from minute 1 to minute 35 so far. Thankfully, Patrick has saved the day. And whilst I'm speaking, it probably will kick me out once again because he's just trolling me at this rate, this application.
So let me just address Quarian. I hope I said the right name, right? Quarian. It's my memorabilia. It's my house. That shirt is never coming down. So if you don't like it, I can do this and block it. But besides that, it's never coming down. So, I mean, bro, that's how it's going to be.
Fair
so
enough.
I appreciate it.
It's gonna. By the way, it's going to keep me out again.
He's the right back at US team, and I'm gonna watch him. The quarterfinal, I think, is Saturday or Sunday. Tim, I'll keep an eye out for him. So, and there goes D again. So anyway, let's get one more comment from that's me. Tim again. US team getting minutes since we're playing the B team. Correct. Let's go to Luke. Do you remember Chico time? It's Roy's time. Chico time. I don't even know who Chico time is. It's very funny though, Luke. Thank you for tuning in as always. Colin Waterman, thank you for tuning in. Colin, in, out. D's gonna get signal rage, in and out. On that note, do you want to end the show? Because you look.
Yeah, let's end the show. Let's end the show, people. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in live. Thank you to Patrick pretty much for hosting it because I'll be honest, I've been speaking, but half of the time I've been trying to solve the issues. And before I get kicked out again, I'm just going to wrap up quickly. If you do enjoy the content, make sure to hit the like button. I don't know if you have liked this somehow.
I've loved it, by the way. I've loved
chaotic.
It. Look at this. I'm super Pat. Look, I'm super Pat. Look at this. Look at the love, man. Look at the love in the chat. You guys are great. I love you guys too.
But Patrick, before I get kicked out, let me just actually end the stream because I'm probably going to get kicked out again. If you have enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, people, and subscribe. We'll be hopefully back tomorrow. But things have got spicier today. Unfortunately, I couldn't give my proper views on it because half of the time I'll be battling my whole device that's been kicking me out. So hopefully tomorrow things will calm down and we'll be back to normal. But yes, people, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe. Thank you to Patrick. Thank you to every single one of you. And until next time, Patrick, you end the stream because if I try to end it, my laptop might explode. Never know what's going to happen at this rate. For
all the American viewers, happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July to everyone that's celebrating as well.
Until next time, as Dee would say, up the palace. Take care, everybody. Thanks again.